Hi, Michaela Harris here. I want to take just a few minutes today to show you what you could be doing to outrank your competitors online and grow your business by utilizing this beautiful website to get to that first page of Google. Now, the reason why I wanted to make you this video is because I noticed that your website says that you serve the Washington, D.C. area and you're not ranking for any keywords in any area. So I wanted to show you what potential is out there for growth for your company and give you some tips and tricks on how to go out there and get it. So first things first, if I take a look at your website, like I said, it is very beautiful. I love this image that you used. I think that it does look very clean, very professional. However, I don't see 1,500 words of content. Now, 1,500 words is important because that is what Google algorithms look for when searching for what a website is about. Now, within that 1,500 words, you want to make sure you've got plenty of good keywords. Now, those keywords are just search terms that people use when looking for something on Google, and you specifically want to target those that are buyer intent, meaning that someone has the intention of purchasing a product or service. Those are going to be the people that turn into potential customers for you. Now, how you know a word is buyer intent is it usually has a service in a city in the within the phrase. So the next thing you want to do is any back pages that you have need to have 750 words of content, no less than 500, with keywords on there as well. And then you want to go throughout your website and make sure your images are also saving as keywords, just to give Google one more thing to look at to know that you're relevant. So the next thing you want to do is make sure your business profile is optimized. Now, they allow 750 words on your company description. I recommend using as many of those as possible and being very detailed. Then you're going to want to make sure you've got more photos, reviews, and citations than your top competitor. Now, those photos, it's going to help if they're geotagged, and then of course those citations are just listing sites like Yelp or Yellow Pages that list your name, address, and phone number. Of course, remember, you want to get more of those than your top competitor. So if I take a look at currently what your website's doing, your UR and your DR are pretty low. Now you've got 495 backlinks, which are just other websites that link back to yours, and that influences that UR and that DR. So those numbers being low tells me that some of those backlinks probably aren't the greatest of quality. Now, what's important here though are those keywords, and I took a look at your entire list of keywords, and I couldn't find any keywords that were buyer intent, meaning that service and city combination. Except there was this one, lawn care services in Washington, D.C., but you're ranked 27 for it. So you're not ranking for any of those keywords that are actually going to bring you in customers. You're more like ranking for things that would show up on a blog post, just because these are going to be things that people are just looking for to learn more about something. That these are what we call national keywords, and you're trying to rank in your area, not necessarily across the entire United States. So if I'm a potential customer and I search landscape design in Washington, D.C., I chose that because I know you do the designing too, not just the work behind it. That's a buyer intent keyword, and when someone searches that, they're going to see the top 3 businesses and maps and that first page of organic URLs, these down here. Now, 9 out of 10 people will never make it to the second page, and most won't click more businesses. You want to be as easy as possible for your customers to find you in order for them to want to go to your website and potentially utilize your services. That's how you're going to bring in revenue, and it's going to be by being in the top 3 here and being as close to the top here. Now, if I take a look at your top competitor that's an actual company, and not like Houzz or Angie's or Yelp, it'd be this guy right here, and it's actually a back page. So this is what I was talking about, having different service areas on your website listed on separate pages, because then you can rank the back pages, which is a little easier than trying to rank your entire website. So this is what their website looks like. It looks pretty good. They have quite a bit of content. Not 1,500 words though, and their images don't save as keywords, so even they're not doing everything that they can be. The next thing I want to show you are the statistics behind their website. Now, their UR is really low. Their DR is a little bit better. But again, they only have one backlink. Now, the reason why I wanted to show you this is a back page. So they're getting their power from their main website. But the reason why I want to show you this back page is because if you were ranking in Washington, D.C., this is the page you would be competing with. Now, if you take a look at the organic keywords here, you can see how many people are truly looking for your services. DC landscape design has 100 searches a month. Washington, D.C. landscape design, 50. 50, each time the word's different, you can add all of those volumes together. So basically what I want you to see here are there are several hundred people that are searching for your services just in Washington, D.C. on the design side. Now I could do the same thing and pull up your competitor just for landscaping, period. And you can see here that landscaping in D.C. gets 100, D.C. landscape design. I can continue going down this list all day. Washington, D.C. landscape, 150, landscaping Washington, D.C., 150. So again, several hundred people searching for your services just in Washington, D.C. alone. So I wanted to show you the potential that was out there for your company. Of course, this is going to come from optimizing that website and getting plenty of backlinks behind it and optimizing that Google business profile and going after those citations. So ultimately, I hope you see that there is huge potential for growth for your company here. I hope this information was helpful. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to talk with you more about this. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day.